Hello everyone, I am Alka193 and welcome to a new Pokemon Vortex video. It is currently the 14th of May and Vortex 4.2 is live. The updates that were announced a few days ago, which I made a video for, they are now in the game, and I'd like to do some hunting, take a look at a few of the options during this video. If you want to see some more about the details and me discussing them, go to my previous video from a few days ago where I do that. I will be going into some of them today. Something I did notice not here. Here is that I did mention at the end of the video, Snorlax, Mega Arpok, Mega Melmetal have been added. I believe they can't be purchased, although I'll just check going into the Pokemart. Mega Evolution, yeah, only the starter Mega Stones are still there. There have been sprite redesigns. Sprite redesigns for Melton, for Porygon Hammer, Porygon Shield, and Porygon Sword. Those three Porygons being rewards for being in the top 100 at the end of a month. And then Melton had a redesign as well. Something that I'm going to do, I'm going to set my time zone because as you can see the clock is gone. Things like day and night time cycle depend on your own time zone. And so especially for people in, let's say, Western US, New Zealand, Japan, they that will definitely make a difference for them with the day-night cycle not running on server time, which is UK time. Other things like daily login rewards, they do still work on the server time. I'm going into options. There's a bunch of things here. And way at the bottom there's change time zone. The wording is there for a reason. You can only set this once as an existing member. Please choose correct times as it will not be able to change again. Now, UTC is not where I am. Now, what I was thinking about when this was announced was it'll just say something like GMT +1 or GMT -5 or let's say CST or EST, any time zone like that. So then I thought, wait, if I'm now in GMT +2, but that's because of daylight saving time and normally GMT +1. Will that automatically change or will it not? Based on this, I assume that it will. I can just go to Europe, Amsterdam, because I'm in the Netherlands. Amsterdam is the time zone to go for. Update. And my time has been set. The time is now the same as the time in the bottom right of my computer. You can't see it, but I am able to. It's just below this corner here. 16:33 as I'm filming this. So at the end of the video, what I think I will do is evolve some Rockruff, because one of the updates, Rockruff can now be evolved into Lycanroc Dusk between 17 and 17:59. And for me, that starts in 27 minutes. And because I'll be speeding up some of the hunts, like last time, I got good feedback on using the music to put on the video while doing some hunts. I will be doing so again this time. The idea for now is looking for Blacephalon. It is an Ultra Beast, so it's not that likely to be found. Obviously catch everything that I don't have in my Pokedex yet. And I'll also be looking for a shiny Pansear level 19 or below, because I want a shiny Pansear at level 19. But if it's below level 19, then I can just go and catch it. I mean, already, I was going to catch it anyway, but I can train it up against some other wild Pokemon to get it to level 19. I want it specifically at that level, and I want to catch it myself. So that's one of the Pokemon I'm hunting for. Blacephalon, definitely. It should appear in the fire maps. This is checked to be certain. Blacephalon cannot be found in the fire maps with Ultra Beast spawn rarity, as you can expect. So let's go and try and get that. It doesn't look like I'm in much of luck. Haven't exactly found what I was looking for. I think I found a Mystic Aeron somewhere early, some kind of Aeron, and then a Shadow Panseer, both during the first lap of this. Not much else, but then again, Blacephalon is an Ultra Beast, so it was to be expected we couldn't find one. I guess I catch a Simis here, because it is kind of rare, even though it's not super special. Let's do an Ice Beam. Nice way to weaken it. Lick, and then Pokeball. I'll be throwing that one up for auction. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Shiny Simisear. It looks quite close. Simisear. Which one? About the same level. Put this one up for Pokebay. If you want it, it is. I don't have that many other things up for Pokemon. Registeel, Shiny Registeel. That one actually has a bit nice. It cost 2 Cosmogs and a few avatars, Potion and Ultra Ball. A few things I'll probably throw up soon. Sometimes I don't have much on it, sometimes I have a lot on it, so please take a look when you want. Maybe there's something there. For trades, like they always say, I have a bunch of pages of trades just to give you an idea. Here's just the first page. Quite a lot of legendary Pokemon. A bunch of metallics, including metallic legendaries. Don't have many events, I think 1 or 2. Although they quite quickly go away. I have Cosmog and Elvis Evolutions up for trade as well. What I'm going to do now is change my team around a bit. Add Furo, my good old shiny Furo. Is that actually mine? I don't think it is. That would have been so awesome if that was my original one. Because I want the Pokemon that I use a lot, and the shiny Furo is definitely one of them. I want them to have a nickname. That's why I want to have the shiny Panseer. So I might want to get a new shiny Furo, even though this is, I think, my highest EXP Pokemon. It's this one, then Xurkitree, then the Shadow Magearna original that I got from someone. Anyway, get this Furo. And then I'm going to get all the Rock Ruffs. One of every kind. Now, there's 6 kinds, with 5 uniques and then regular. I'm going to just not put the normal one, because that's the easiest one to remember, that the one that I still have to do. I'm not going to put that one on my team. Put Mystic on. What metallic? I don't have metallic Rockruff? Apparently I don't have metallic Rockruff. Okay. That makes it easier then. No metallic. A Shadow. And a shiny. So remind myself when they evolve. I think it's 25? Somewhere there? 25, yes. If you look at the Lycanroc that I have a dark, a regular, and a metallic for midday, and I have a dark and a metallic for midnight. What I'm going to do now, except for the metallic, as it didn't have another metallic Rockruff, I intend to evolve them all into Dusk, because those are, I guess, more difficult to do, because there's less time to do so. There's only an hour in the 24-hour frame. And in 11 minutes for me, because it's 16:49 now, I will be able to evolve them. So, Furo in slot number 2. We do some good old immunity training. Rockruff does not have an immunity, but Furo does. If you want to use anything else with an immunity, an Aggron because it's a steel type, a Ductrio because it's a ground type, Sylveon because it's a fairy type, it doesn't matter. Just put something weak up front. It's likely going to be taken down by 1 or 2 hits, sending your thing with immunity and just completely obliterate the opponents. You can pretty quickly get some EXP. I will be doing so with all of these Rockruffs, and then at the end of it we will be evolving them. Quite possibly we'll be done with that before we hit 5 o'clock my time, the time we should be able to evolve them. I'm just going to check, can I evolve them? Yes, but only in the midday form. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to move it back, Mystic Rockruff here. We'll probably be done with this before, only in like 2-3 minutes I think. This is pretty quick. And then I guess I'll just put the other team back in, led by my shiny Panseer, and hunt for a little more. Whether that's going to be in the Volcano for Blacephalon and shiny Panseer, or in the cave for Stakataka, and another Rockruff. I'm not sure yet. I think Rockruff is there anyway. I don't quite remember. Maybe Rockruff is also on the grass maps. I'm not entirely certain. As you can see here, all of these Pokemon are level 25 or above. I can evolve them into Lycanroc midday, but I won't be doing so just yet. So we're gonna put the other team back in and hunt for a few more minutes. Let's see, my shiny pants here. And second we have Burmy. It's a Mystic Sand, I think it was. Mystic Steel. It's level 6. Oh no, this was the 11. Is this the one with Electro Web? Yes. That was my 6th then. What was the third Pokemon I had? I don't remember. Darumaka? Level 6 Darumaka? I think so. Like a Mystic? I think it was a Mystic Darumaka. I'm not entirely sure. I know I had a level 37 Avalugg. And then to stall, in case I want to weaken a legendary and not catch it with a Master Ball, I have Spiritomb. Or just in general when things don't want to get in the ball. Shiny Spiritomb helps me stall with it, only having one weakness, few resistances, and it being shiny, therefore having 500 HP. Alright, let's hunt for a few more minutes in the fire map. Okay, as you could just see, I caught Dark Shaman. I put it up for trade, so if you want to offer anything, then please do. As you know from previous videos, but I will repeat it, I am only looking for Pokemon that I don't have yet. So if you offer Shadow Ho-Oh, let's see if I have that. I think I have most Ho-Oh. I just don't have a Dark Ho-Oh. So if you offer a Shadow Ho-Oh, I likely won't accept it, because I'm not looking for it. If you offer a Dark Ho-Oh, though, I don't have that. It's very likely that I will accept it, considering Shaman and Ho are the same rarity. Now, it just hit 5 o'clock, and according to this update, that means I can now evolve my guys into Dusk form. Yes, I can. The only thing I'm wondering about is normally Dusk comes just before nighttime. And according to the text, you might have seen the bottom of the map screens. If we just go back there, you might see it. Yeah, right here. Day and night cycles are based on your time zone and run through 12 hours each. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is day, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. is night. However, it's between 5 and 6 p.m. that we have the Dusk form evolutions. That Dusk happens, and then there's still an hour of day. That's something I didn't think. I believe in the main game it's 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Although I'm not entirely certain on that, so don't quote me on it. Let's evolve some more Rockruff. Go, you're evolved. Got a normal. And a shadow. And also a shiny Lycanroc Dusk. That looks pretty cool. I'm gonna... No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's look at our Lycanrocs now, though. We have quite a few of them. We actually have more Lycanroc Dusk than we have for any of the others. Let's check that out on the Pokedex as well. Indeed, we're just missing Metallic Lycanroc Dusk. And because I've evolved most of my Rockruff, that means that if I encounter one, depending on which version I find, it won't have a Pokeball next to it, possibly, that I know, okay, I have to catch that, because it's not in my Pokedex. In this case, not anymore. Do want to see the bottom of, well, the final part of the Pokedex, because that should have been updated. Yes, indeed. Look at this. Celesteela, Cortana, Guzzlord, Necrozma, the Necrozma, Duskmane, Dawnwings, and Ultra. Those are probably going to be event Pokemon. And on page 22, Magearna isn't out yet. Magearna Original is an event Pokemon. I believe Magearna isn't out yet, at least. Original is an event Pokemon. Someone gifted me a Shadow one. That was very much appreciated. Shadow. Poipole is catchable in the Psychic maps. Naganadel is its evolution. Stakataka is available and was a quiz Pokemon a few days ago as well. I was able to get one out of that. The Zephyr's catchable. Zeraora is a mythical Pokemon in the main games, so that's likely going to be an event exclusive. And there's Melton, there's Melmetal. Actually, can we see his bigger sprite? Oh, I'd like to see it. No, we can't quite see that here. Then Dragonite, Dragonilic. I wouldn't mind those coming back. No one should have them, considering they were in, in version V2, and never had to restart when Vortex V3 came around. But it would be fun to see them back. Now, Arbok has a Mega Form, and so does Snorlax. Not sure if I like this sprite, though. Obviously, custom ones had to be made for Arbok. Looks pretty cool. I just in general like that Arbok sprite. Anyway, that was the Vortex video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have you been hunting for any of the new Pokemon already? Have you been trying to evolve into Lycanroc Dusk? Have you been hunting for Poipole, for Blacephalon? Have you encountered any of such Pokemon? Please let me know in the comments, and then I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!